As far as OnePlus devices go, the OnePlus 9 Pro seemed to be very run-of-the-mill in terms of flagship devices in 2021. How does it hold up in 2023? I'm Miggy the Tech Guy. Let's find out. So first off, we're going to talk about the build quality of this device. In my opinion, it's actually built rather well. As far as it goes, it looks like a flagship from 2021. So the glossy back of this colorway definitely shows that. Very mirror finish. It has aluminum sides and it's just all around a great build device. With the camera hump on the back, it falls in line with most 2021 flagships. So they were definitely going with, hey, we look like everybody else, why not give us a try? And I think that's where they failed in terms of design. Other than that, it looks like a very nice device. I actually really like this colorway. I like that it's a little bit mirror finish. It is really difficult to film and make look good properly and whatnot. Overall, it feels good in the hand. The curved edges around the display aren't as curved as previous years, which is also very welcome because a lot of people don't like the curved displays. I, for one, I do really enjoy the curved displays because palm rejection has been pretty okay for the most part on a lot of these devices. I did want to touch on the OnePlus Sandstone case. So the OnePlus Sandstone case is probably one of the biggest things for me. Is I love their Sandstone devices when they had it on the OnePlus 1 and the OnePlus 2. They strayed off obviously with the OnePlus 3 and built it a little bit more metal design and stuff, but those early stages, the Sandstone backing was amazing, and they have cases that are made officially by OnePlus that are really nice. They do hold up well. They do get some markings on them and stuff after a large amount of use, so just be aware of that. But I think they're a solid case for this phone, and it's also a reason why I prefer OnePlus over other phones. And I know it's a dumb reason, but having a Sandstone case is just super premium feeling. It just feels good in the hand, and it feels like you're really gripping the phone, and it looks nice, and I think it really holds up. And yeah, they're really awesome. So as far as build quality and design goes, I think they have better cases, first party cases, and I think they have a solid build, especially here holding up in 2023. Next, I want to talk about the pricing of this phone. So the prices on Amazon refurbished right now is $379, so $380 that you can get this device for, which is a good price. Don't get me wrong. I do think that's a really great price for this phone. It does have all the top-notch specs of a 2021 flagship. It's got nice cameras. It does have 4 cameras on the back. But as far as it goes, this device is for $380 is definitely an okay price for it. I don't think it's really going to go much farther down in pricing as time goes on, which is a very interesting thing to think about. But in terms of pricing wise, I don't think you'll miss out if you're going for the OnePlus 9 Pro here in 2023. It does have the Snapdragon 888 like the Galaxy S21 Ultra. It's got flagship cameras that are actually, partnered with Hasselblad. So I think it's more of like the color science than anything, which the color reproduction of these photos and everything like that are actually very nice. You can get some decent video footage out of it as well. The problem is the selfie camera on these ones only go for 1080p for the front-facing camera, which is still present even on the OnePlus 11 today. So I don't know what they're doing at this point with that. Like every other phone does 4K. So why are they not at 4K on their devices? I have no idea. So the fact that it is still cheaper than the Galaxy S21 Ultra, which is $415 to $430, is, that's a good thing. So if you're not looking to have Samsung and you want something that's a little bit more on the stockish side, again, with new Android 13 on these devices, it doesn't feel like OnePlus's Oxygen OS anymore, even though it is. It's just combined with Oppo, their parent brand, and I think that kind of has a lot to do with why I don't personally think it's the greatest buy, but it is more so software, because the phone itself handles everything with a breeze. Like it handles everything super quick. It opens up apps, it switches through apps, multitasking, everything like that. Everything you throw at it, it can do and more. It pretty much does any and everything you want it to do. It's super fast, super speedy. It has an LTPO display with 120 Hertz. It does have Quad HD, so you're running it at Quad HD. All of the above, everything is really nice on this thing. It's a nice device overall, to be honest with you. I really do enjoy the OnePlus 9 Pro and its experience. It's not too different from the OnePlus 10 Pro, to be honest. So if you're not looking to spend $550 on a OnePlus 10 Pro, I recommend going with the OnePlus 9 Pro because it's going to give you virtually all the same experience. The displays are a little different in terms of color reproduction and everything like that. So if you're looking for a better display, the OnePlus 10 Pro has a better display, but the OnePlus 9 Pro is no slouch in any of the departments that I'm mentioning. It's a great, quick device that can get everything you need to do and more done. It does not have Samsung DeX like the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, so that is not a perk that you get here. You can download launchers like Windows 11 launcher and stuff like that from the Play Store and run it as if it is a computer anyway, so there is a way around that. You could still connect a monitor and keyboard to this and still use it like a regular computer if you wanted to. It's just not going to be built in like it is with Samsung. Speed and everything, no slouch. It is a really great device in that department, and I think you guys are not going to be hindered there in terms of day-to-day use and what you can get out of this phone for what you need it for. And for the price, $380 isn't too bad, to be honest with you. I'm sure you can find it cheaper on eBay, but at that point you're getting degraded battery, used build quality and stuff like that. But we can definitely touch on battery life. The battery life on this device right now, I bought it used. I bought it at $450 actually about a year ago, so it's been a while since I got this device, and I think that at the time when I purchased it was a no-brainer price, because like I said, it's $380 now and it was $450 back then, which it was still back then, or versus today, that it's still a great phone in 2023. You're not gonna be too upset with your purchase if you do decide to go with the OnePlus 9 Pro. The battery life though, however, is just mediocre for me, and that's because I did buy it used. Again, the charging port, when I'm plugging in the charger, it doesn't snap in quite as good, so your mileage may vary. Obviously, for getting an Amazon refurbished one, you're gonna have a lot better time because it's gonna be able to plug in. What comes in the box for Amazon refurbished, just so you guys are aware, is a regular charger. It's a basic charger. It does not come with its fast charger in the box, so that's something to be aware of. If you wanted to purchase the OnePlus 65-watt fast charger, you would have to purchase that separately on Amazon for around $20, $25. So just keep that in mind. That's something to really think about, because that is a huge perk of having a OnePlus device, is that their charging is actually really awesome. And with the OnePlus 9 Pro versus the OnePlus 7T Pro McLaren, you get wireless charging too, and I believe it's fast wireless charging as well. So that's something to note, is that the OnePlus 11 doesn't even have that. It doesn't have wireless charging, so that's really cool. That's a perk that you get. But as far as battery life goes, I think day to day, you're gonna be able to get through a day of use. Even heavy usage, it definitely holds up in that department. And it fast charges at 65 watts, so you can get a charge super quick. Like the animation, I don't know if it's completely accurate, but when you plug it in, it'll start, you can see it going up in percentage, which is obviously absurd. But 65 watt fast charging is much faster than anything Samsung is offering, so Samsung is definitely beat in the charging department and sort of the battery life department, because I think the battery holds up better than the Galaxy S21 Ultra's battery does too. The biggest thing is that it's gonna get you through a day. So for $380 plus an additional $20-25 for the fast charger, you're looking at $400-ish, which is putting it into the realm of the Galaxy S21 Ultra. But you'd also have to purchase the charger for the Galaxy S21 Ultra as well. So like, you're kind of in the realm. If it was up to me, I would say that just do your comparisons, whatever you prefer. If you don't like Samsung and their One UI, then go with the OnePlus 9 Pro. It's a no-brainer. I think this is a really great device, and you're not going to be upset that you get this one, because it takes amazing photos. It's really speedy. It has more storage out the gate, by the way, too. It has 256 gigs of storage, 12 gigs of RAM out the gate. The S21 Ultra only has 128 gigs of storage. So that's something that you guys will definitely notice, is that you get double the storage, which is awesome for the same price, around the same price as that device. You get double the storage thanks to OnePlus being kind of on top of that. It's fast storage. You're not going to be missing out in that regard either. Just overall, like if we're comparing apples to apples, it's really up to you on what you want to go with. The OnePlus 9 Pro is a definite go for me in terms of all the things that I currently mentioned. And it can also game, which is really cool. I'll put up some footage of me playing Fortnite on this bad boy. It's really good at gaming. It gets the job done. There's no hiccups. I didn't see any drop frames or anything of that nature. The Snapdragon 888 definitely holds its own in these devices, and there's no hiccup in terms of playing the games on these devices. You're gonna be able to play just fine, get through a whole match. It didn't get super hot either, which is really cool. I noticed that the S21 Ultra actually got hotter than the OnePlus 9 Pro when I was playing the game, so that's also something to note, is I think it runs a little bit cooler for some reason. Ultimately, you're getting a really great device for around the same price, actually a little bit cheaper, with pretty much all of the same exact specs blow for blow, and even a little bit of extra storage as the Galaxy S21 Ultra. So at this price point, do I recommend the OnePlus 9 Pro? Yes, absolutely. I recommend the OnePlus 9 Pro. is an ultimate buy if you're into OnePlus devices, if you're more on the stockish end versus the One UI end of things. This is the definite buy that I recommend to you guys, is going with the OnePlus 9 Pro. So out of pretty much a majority phones in this price range, it's really hard to beat in terms of its specifications and everything. It still holds up 2 years later. There's no surprise with that. I've said that phones have hit a plateau in terms of specifications and everything like that. You're not gonna miss out with this device. It runs just like any other flagship from that year. So here, I think it's actually more relevant than it was when it first came out. So that's something to really note, is that if you guys are interested in having the flagship experience in 2023, but you don't want to spend $1,000 for a phone, you don't want to break the bank too much, you can get something for sub $400. That's a definite go. So overall, the OnePlus 9 Pro is a great buy in my opinion. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you dislike this video, go ahead and hit the dislike button. If you really like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to get more content from me. And as always, I am Miggy the Tech Guy, and I'm out. Peace.